Ladies and gentlemen, a little housekeeping. I get a lot of, I won't say comments and messages that on my channel and on my episodes that I should name each one. Like, for example, all my episodes are BHP and the number. And a lot of people would like me to say BHP, the number, and what I'm working on. For example, we're working on the trike, so it should say BHP, number, and the trike. Makes it easier for people to type in, on YouTube, if they're, because I have noticed in the comments and my casual observation that a lot of, I want to say, experienced, moderate, or even new modelers, want to search. If they have a problem with the kit, they can go to YouTube and go in and find a solution for it. The kit itself, I broke the chrome off. If someone else had the same problem, they can type in all that. I probably won't do that. Name each episode because I want to name generic, because I may, I'm working on this, I may not work on this, I may work on something else, and I'd always have to keep changing, and I may work on 4 kits at one time, and you couldn't put each one in the description or in the title. And I like to base mine off of basically like the radio, just to simplify it. When you turn on the radio, you really don't know what's on until you turn it on and see what's on. That's kind of the way here. And I always say this, since Limbaugh passed away, I like to do on my channel the Institute for Advanced Model Building Studies, because the learning never stops. But anyway, that's just something I like to have fun and throw around. But anyway, I probably should, put the title in the description, or put what I'm building on in the title, but I'm going to leave it like it is. It's just more generic, and again, I build a lot of different stuff, and I may change, I may even stop, building what I'm building currently, and do something else. Who knows? But anyway, that is one housekeeping. The other housekeeping I want to have to do in the shed, that's about reviews. I get that a lot, and I'm going to have to invoke the great Karnak, not to be confused with Karnak the Magnificent, but the great Karnak. I will have to have his help explaining the reviews. But anyway, hopefully that is somewhat clear. The trike. One thing I did do is I got most of it assembled, and let me pop that off. It fits. I had to do a lot of cleanup. There's a lot of, it's an old model kit. I mean, if you had a little bit of, not really flash, more seams than anything. I did get it all assembled, and it's, I want to add a few things. I want to add like a skid plate on here. I need to hide a couple things because it just needs it. Plus, just needs just a little more detail on the outside for what I want to do to it. The exhaust was solid, and I just took a little drill bit and drilled on the inside of each exhaust port. I didn't go all the way, deep, just enough to where once you paint it black and put a wash in it, it looks like it's already, a pipe, if you will. And the worst thing you could do if you wanted to, whack them off and get you styrene tube and glue it on if you want to do something like that. But anyway, that's pretty much almost done. I just got to do a little more cleanup, add a little more, and then paint the whole thing because it's just going to be easier to do it. The main body. Now, I don't know if it was me or the kit itself, but it wanted to, if I can, I kind of want to be like uneven, like that. And I tried to get it square, but it just would not do it. So what I did, and 101 ways to use a hobby knife, is the back of the knife here, like a scraper. And you just want to scrape it down. And you can sand first if you want. I always take a knife and scrape the seam. Get that all the way down, and then finish off sanding. But it still had a little bit of a uneven. So And if you notice the green putty, that is not stretch sprue. Sprue from a kit. You can get, whatever color you like. Chop them up and put them in a jar. Fill it up about halfway with whatever liquid glue you have. I use MEK. Let it dissolve. Takes about a day. And you can make it thick, thin. You can even sculpt with it. It's just versatile. This is my go-to putty for plastic kits because once you apply it, it's basically a styrene kit, and it actually bonds to it. I mean, it really just grips into it, and that way you don't have no shrinkage, no nothing. So I got that on, and I'm going to sand that today or tomorrow, and then hopefully we can finish basically construction of the kit. But I decided, here, let me put that back on. I've been tinkering with an idea since it was suggested, and that is a sidecar. And I didn't want to do like a sidecar for like a passenger. I wanted to do like a cargo one or something like that. And or maybe like, since I was thinking of a toxo trike, like a drone attached to it, something like that. And that actually started out as a night light, and I like the contour of it and everything. And I cut it down and added some styrene base to it, but I think that might look slick. Just keeps it offset. I think that'll work out pretty darn slick. But anyway, that was toying around with the sidecar. But anyway, very fun, and I wanted to show all that before I get a little further ahead. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. We are continuing on with the trike and trying to hopefully explain the BHP channel. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.